Welcome back to the Loss Prevention News Network. I'm Joe LaRocca. You can follow me on Twitter at LaRoccaJ. And I'm here with co-MC Amber Bradley. You can follow her at My Calibration. Now, before we came back on camera, Amber went out shopping. Not that kind on Fifth Avenue, but shopping for LP technology.
That's right.
And found some really cool stuff to share.
Yes. So I started with our gold sponsors because why wouldn't I?
That's right,
So
of course.
Protection One for sure. Very cool stuff. But struck by NEDAP Retail.
There you go.
Hashtag Don't Go Topless ID Top Technology, which is really cool. And we're also using it to track our attendees, which is kind of fun.
Very cool.
Right. So we know every time people step out to take a cell phone call.
Nice.
Right. Yeah.
Nice.
But
Can I score one of those orange shirts?
I think so. I
Okay,
think
cool.
I think you may be able to
Good.
have one.
Good.
Because
Awesome.
that hashtag is
That'll
just,
go really well in Los Angeles.
It's genius.
Totally.
We're going to blow up Twitter. We're
right.
going to break Twitter with the hashtag Don't Go Topless.
Okay.
But the reason the tracking of attendees is kind of cool is because it relates to retail. Hello. Like if you want to track your merchandise from store to store, it's all RFID. And we're going to be talking with them a little, actually coming up, about more RFID technology that you had never guessed that it does. It's crazy. It's like the 5 myths of RFID technology that you didn't know.
One of my favorite technologies, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
As technologies
love
go?
RFID, yes.
More than your iPhone?
Well,
No.
okay, I love
More
my
than
phone.
Surrey?
I
Let's
love
talk about
Surrey.
hashtag
I love
Joe has
Surrey.
a crush on Surrey.
I do.
He
I
does.
do. Don't tell
he
my
asks
wife.
her everything. It's bizarre.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was going to say that when you asked her
No.
if she loved you.
No.
That was weird.
She knows.
It was a little
Come on,
awkward.
She knows.
She does know.
No, she
I
knows.
think she says that's inappropriate.
She's just not very discreet.
No. She needs to get the app for cheaters. What's it called? Now this is off the rails.
See, here
a
we
little
go.
bit.
Right down. Right.
But we
yeah.
do have that burning hot seat question that everyone wanted to know
Vote
about
at
you.
home. Doesn't it seem like every segment Amber is throwing me on the hot seat?
I
Is that
I
even
don't
fair?
like to answer questions. I'm very private, as everyone knows. So, seriously, I think it would be a surprise to our audience that you are scared of public speaking. Maybe not the camera, but the 600 people that are watching us. I mean, he's not really worried about them. But that's all right, guys. They're not worried about it. So, how did you overcome your fear of public speaking? Give us some tips.
Really? Just
Yeah.
off the cuff? You
Yeah,
want
off
me to
the
answer a
cuff.
question
Yeah,
like that?
well,
Okay, well,
you're over it, aren't you?
I should probably start by saying I have a fear of public speaking, and I am deathly afraid of being on camera.
Deathly
So-
afraid. So, if you're out there
I've
and
had to
don't think you can
overcome-
do it,
I've had to overcome both of these.
yes.
Okay, so the first, I was the kid that avoided book reports, chorus,
Presentations?
presentations, you name it. I tried to avoid it until I got into my professional life, and was forced to get up and do training in front of new store associates, and then do presentations in front of my peers, and I had to figure out how you overcome it, and I found two things. Okay, the first, validated by every public speaker I've ever met: practice, 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 and if you think you've practiced enough, go back
One more
and do
time.
it some more. Put it in your own words. Make it something that's relatable and easy for you to spit out, unlike this answer to the question.
Look, a lot of people think if they're good and comfortable, they don't need to practice, right?
Yeah.
But I would say that goes into the myth bucket, yeah?
I had a very lengthy conversation with Doug Wicklander, who shared his tips, and one of them was practice, practice, practice. But my second, and I offer this for those of you who have ever asked me for any public speaking advice, this is the one tip I give everybody, and it's critical. Wherever you are going to present, on camera, in a meeting, on stage, in a room, go there before the meeting takes place. And a lot of people give you this nonsense about imagine the audience naked and all that. That's cute. But
Yikes.
Here's serious. When you are standing in the spot, you're doing the presentation, when you have the table for your water, you know where your notes will be.
Or your cookies.
Or your cookies. You can get an eye line of the screen behind you and comfortable with the bright lights in your face, then you have a comfort level with it's your space, your zone.
That's right.
It's not the first time you've walked up when you have to be on the spot and do the actual presentation.
That's why he gets here all 30 seconds before
30
we're ready to go on.
seconds before. And
stresses me out.
And what do we do during and to Amber's credit, before we ever come on camera,
We're practicing.
we are really practicing and
It's
having
true.
a conversation. It may not come
The
out
teleprompter helps.
perfect.
And our
Oh, yeah, we
hashtag
love our
screen.
teleprompter.
We love that. It's amazing. Gives us all my witty banter jokes.
That's right. And our hashtag questions.
Hashtag
At
questions.
LaRocca or to at My Calibration.
Speaking of value, which we weren't, but we're going to because Gus is going to take it over.
There's
and
a
give us-
value in ending?
Yeah, value in ending.
A value in ending.
Take that away, Gus. Thanks for watching.